I'd actually have to say that my earliest experience with depolarization was in my DNA. It was a secret code, though. I didn't know the history of my family that my mother, a Colombian born, now American citizen, was carrying with her until relatively recently when she started to see some of the markers from her country, the signposts start to come about in our country around polarization and partisan violence. So my grandparents, her parents, were actually in a mixed political marriage in Colombia when La Violencia occurred, which was a partisan civil war between the liberales and the conservadores that ultimately claimed the lives of 200,000 citizens and burned the capital of Bogota to the ground. So this was a family history of ours that, as many immigrants come to this country, they don't look back at those past tragedies from the country they left. But as these signposts in this country started to come about, seeing the kind of collapse of the continuity of viewpoints and of ideological diversity and of the tolerance of each other in this country, my mother started to reveal this hidden history, and I became so fascinated by it. So I would ask her a lot of questions about the experience of herself and her parents. You know, some of her earlier memories were people shooting at their home because my grandfather was not in the same political party as that town. So she had experienced La Violencia. She knew it had happened, but she didn't really understand it as an adult would, as somebody who had researched it would. So we just started going back to Colombia. We made several trips where we visited libraries and archives. We spoke to historical societies, and we had the privilege of interviewing some of the last living survivors of La Violencia who were at the generation who truly saw the entire thing unfold. And that really, it was really eye opening to me. And I'll say the similarities between Colombia and the United States in this juncture are very salient. Colombia used to be called the Athens of South America. So I really wanted to understand how that stable of a democracy could turn into a place of everyday partisan violence and really become the type of society that still struggles with the haunting of that violence to this day.